Well, looky here. Guess what we're kicking things off with? All guys are the same. Lloyd, you like girls like Princess Hilda, don't you? Aww, she got affected. Huh? Well, yeah, she's pretty. I knew it. But you know, Colette, you're cuter than she is. Really? Really? Yeah. Zealous is always saying beautiful girls just seem to gather around me. When I was going to school back in the village, I was too embarrassed to say anything about it, but I actually wanted to join the Professor Raine fan club. Oh, I see. Sheena has her quirks, but she's still got a feminine side, and Persea's cute when she smiles, you know? So it doesn't matter to you. Huh? What doesn't? That's all I need to hear. I've learned quite well that you're just like Zealos. Hey, what's that supposed to mean, Colette? Oh no! Oh, Lloyd is Zealos in training. I like to imagine Zealos being very similar to Lloyd when he was younger. Oh no. I don't know though. Lloyd's a little too ditzy to be anything like Zealos. Anyway, we have another character skit, I guess. Zealos' sister. What's your sister like, Zealos? She's really my half-sister. She's nothing like me. She's a well-raised little lady. And on top of that, she's both intelligent and skilled in martial arts. That's hard to believe. No, I've heard of Celeste as well. If she hadn't entered the Abbey, she would have been the star of high society. Then wouldn't she have been more appropriate to be the chosen than you? Zing! Sometimes the world just doesn't work that way. If I could have traded places with her, I would have done so a long time ago. Aww, him and his not really wanting to be chosen again. Oh, Zealos. That's what I mean about Zealos. I feel like it's been a while since I've mentioned this, but Zealos just, as a character, is a very interesting person to me. He's a complete, doofus, and he's really annoying, and, he has questionable morals at best. But as a character, he has, a lot of complications in him. And if there's anything that I like about characters in general, it's characters that are very complex or have complex feelings about things, or a complex just varied attitudes about things around them. Kind of like Persea, how I like Persea's whole she's learning how to live life again, you know? It's stuff like that that I really appreciate about these characters. And speaking of appreciation, we did get the Princess Guard in the last episode, which gives him strength and defense. Oh boy, you bet he's gonna be a Princess Guard. It is a sword to protect and to guard for one, the Knight of the Princess. Okay, so he's a Royal Guard now. That's cool. I can live with that. Anyway, we are going to make a quick stop into Sybak, because if we come in here, there should be something for us. I don't know exactly where this activates, but either way, we can buy some things now. Hello. I can finally concentrate on research. I'm tired of being dragged into political matters. Okay, well, you do that. I really would like to stop by the cafeteria anyway, even if we can't specifically find what I'm looking for right away. So we're gonna come in here and max out my inventory. Honestly, I really want to have a lot of food. I was really sad when we started running out of ingredients, so hang on, give me a minute. Well, guess what I'm buying everything of? That's right, everything. That was a little bit redundant, but who cares? Alright, hello, you are not even talking to me. How dare you not look at me when I'm trying to make a purchase? Alright, so we bought things. I bought a lot of things. Probably a little bit more than I should have bought, but whatever. Food is food, right? That's money well spent. Alright, well, I jumped the gun just a teeny tiny bit on this side quest. Just a teeny tiny bit. We'll be able to do it really soon, so I'm not too far off, but I'll put it off for a little bit. We did get our ingredients that I wanted anyway, so that's fine enough. Now, the place that I do want to go to next is actually a place that we've never been to before. This is going to be a little bit new. This floating city in the sky, this is Exire. I love this place. This place is super cool looking to me. Like, the idea that there's a lost city just floating around in the sky is kind of amazing. What? Visitors? Wow, that's really rare. This is the last place of repose left for the half-elves. So this is a city of half-elves that is taking refuge in basically a ruined sky city. It's really interesting. We can live here quietly with no fear of persecution, but that is all we have. It's been told that the first leader of Exire formed a pact with Maxwell and turned it into a floating city in the sky. Of course, it happened several thousand years ago, so no one knows if it's the truth. Well, you know, in every single myth, there's always a little grain of truth. And now, we haven't spoken to this dog before. Hello, doggy! This one is Simon. Simon. Aw, back to naming dogs, I guess. Alright, so, come down here and there's a few more people. Before I moved to Exire, I had a truly hard life. Half-elves with nowhere to go have no choice but to head for Exire. How does a half-elf even, like, find this place, though? I've lived my whole life here, so I don't really understand what Mother is talking about. Mother? I thought this was a dude! Oh, I guess it is a grandmother. Okay. Sorry, lady. I totally mistook you. What? Who are you? I am me. How dare you ask who I am? So we can come in here and there's a pretty stern looking person. Just kind of chilling. Virginia. You know my mother? I see. So you are Virginia's. If you know my mother, please tell me, is she's in this city, isn't she? You should not meet her. Even if you did, it would do you no good. Lloyd, please, find Virginia. Right, okay. I like how it had no space in between the words. Sorry, that always catches my eye. It's a serious moment, but it always does catch my eye. So we're on the hunt for Virginia. And you know what? Since we're looking for Virginia, let's go ahead and have Raine search for her, even though she told Lloyd to look, but oh well. So we're gonna poke around and see if she can recognize anyone. Humans? I've never seen one before. There's an exit. What we can do is come through here. This does not look like a door at first glance, but it is. And there's cats here. Yeah, it's a little bit strange, but there are cats. And looky here, it's a model of a Riard. That certainly looks out of place. Dun 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 dun. I am the serious gourmet, the Wonder Chef. I shall teach you the recipe for shortcake. Perfect for that 3 o'clock snack. I mean, it's 6 a.m. here right now. Can I still have some shortcake, please? Shortcake requires 3 ingredients. Some type of fruit, egg, and milk. Farewell! Okay, I gotta say it. Shortcake is a really good, a really fantastic recipe. Look at that, cake topped with a tantalizing array of fruits. Restores a large amount of TP If you are spamming arts and you're grinding up those art learnings, this is what you want to make. I'm sad that I didn't have it sooner, so I think I will start cooking that. You know what? We'll still have Sheena make it, just 'cause. So this is pretty interesting. Come over here. I have no interest in a world that discriminates against us. So there's not really much to this area, even though it's really cool looking, and we're in the freaking sky, and it's pretty in its own right. There's not a whole lot here for you. Like, there's a few buildings that are still standing, but other than that, most everything is destroyed. I completely forget about all of my past hardships when I watch him run around. Aww. Yay! Here's another dog. Hello, doggy. Huff, huff, huff. This one is Choo-Choo. 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 Okay. I can't help but think of a certain other kind of Choo-Choo. Thanks, Breath of the Wild. Alright, so, talk to you. Don't go near that place. Why not? It looks normal enough.
You'd best avoid that place.
Why?
There's an elf woman who lives there, and she's a bit of a strange one.
It can't be. Mother is in this house? Who's there? Excuse us. I have something I would like to ask you.
Oh, half-elves. My child is a half-elf too.
It's a doll.
See? She has such an intelligent-looking face, doesn't she? Her name is Raine. She's my pride and joy.
Huh? She has the same name as... It can't be.
Right now, I have another child on the way. I've already decided on a name. If it's a girl, it's Jean. If it's a boy, it's Genus. What do you think? Aren't they lovely names?
What? Then...
Are you Virginia?
Yes, that's right. How did you know?
Stop this!
Professor Sage!
Stop this! What were you thinking? Do you know what happened to the two of us since you abandoned us?
What? Why are you raising your voice like that? You'll wake Raine!
I'm Raine. I'm the daughter you shunned and abandoned, not that doll. Genus is here too!
What are you talking about? There must be something wrong with you.
You're the one that's wrong! How could you? How could you?
Oh, now you've gone and made Raine cry. Please leave. There. It's okay, Raine. The scary people have gone now. Don't cry.
Raine?
How could she? First she abandons her children, and then she abandons the memory of doing so. She doesn't even remember us.
Raine, don't cry.
So, you met Virginia.
Why is she here?
Several years ago, I found a husband and wife collapsed of exhaustion in the Ymir forest. It was Virginia and her husband, Cloyts.
Father.
It seems Cloyts was dispatched from Meltokio to investigate the elf village. He fell in love with Virginia and remained in Heimdall,
But a half-elf that lived in the village tried to sell out our father to the soldiers. It became a huge incident. Fighting broke out between the elves and half-elves.
the cause of the incident, Virginia's family, was banished from the village. They traveled from land to land, but the world was not kind to half-elves.
And we were abandoned.
So it would seem. And Kloitz must have been ill, for he died soon after they arrived in this village. Virginia began to lose her mind from that day.
She's unbelievably selfish. She tosses us aside on a whim and then forgets us. And just goes off into her own little world of dreams.
Even so, Virginia was worried about you two. In the legendary land of Silverant, surely half-elves will be free from discrimination. I want them to be happy. That's what she said.
I've heard enough.
I've been keeping Virginia's diary safe here. You can come get it at any time if you ever decide you want it.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay, well. Wow. I have a confession to make. I knew that this scene existed, but I've never seen it for myself. This is the first time that I'm ever actually seeing this portion of Raine's history. I've never seen the way it played out, and this is really sad. This is extremely sad. I never would have guessed that it would have played out this way. I never really thought to go back and see exactly what took place. So let's go and see the end of this.
Do you want to read the diary?
Professor, this is...
The otherworldly gate has opened. Raine, Genus, please forgive your powerless mother. Surely even the Imperial Research Academy will not follow you to Silverant. This must be a better choice than to spend your life in that damp, filthy dungeon like a slave. Please, make your way to freedom.
What did she mean?
Raine, you must have been incredibly talented. It seems the Imperial Research Academy was dying to get its hands on you.
That's why we couldn't settle down anywhere and had to keep traveling.
Eventually, you were chased all the way to the otherworldly gate. It seems she managed to send you through it.
Mother.
Then she didn't abandon us because we were in the way or that she hated us or anything.
Yes, that's right.
Raine, this is great news!
This diary.
Take it with you. It is your mother's, after all.
Thank you.
Wow. So that's the story. Please leave Virginia to us. Wow. I'm a little taken aback by this, honestly. A diary Virginia wrote for her daughter and son. Huh. Well, we've officially met Raine and Genus's mother, and now we know her story behind the incident in Heimdall. Huh. Sorry, I'm a little taken aback. That's all. It's just that's a lot to take in for like a scene that I knew about and that I knew existed but never saw before, and it's just like, how could I have never seen that? That adds so much character, and it's funny that I was just talking about Zealos and Presea having such interesting details to them. Seems like Raine and Genus have some details all their own, you know? Anyway, with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. In the next episode, we do have a few more stops to make, but this one was a little bit special. I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela out.